with all the rain we've had this spring, we're going to have grasshoppers like crazy enjoying all the grass that's growing right now. And so there's some great ways to control grasshoppers, and one is a biological insecticide. It's very, very safe. It's called Nolo bait, and the Nolo bait is a spore that only affects grasshoppers. So this bait won't hurt any other types of insects. It won't hurt people. It won't hurt pets. It just kills grasshoppers. But there's a few things you really need to know about this product. It's not a quick fix. This is a slow acting, long-term, multi-generational insecticide. So what it does is as the grasshoppers eat it, they get infected with this spore, this Nosema spore, and it makes them sick, and it makes them, pretty much the best way to describe it is like they've got a really bad case of the flu, and so they're really lethargic. They don't jump around as much. They definitely don't eat as much. They don't reproduce, and so it just slows them down to the point where they're not really doing anything. And it takes about 3 or 4 weeks for it to kill them. And then once they die, the other grasshoppers will actually eat the dead grasshoppers, and then they'll get infected with it. So it will work over multiple generations, and it will work over multiple seasons as well too. So this is an insect control that will really lower the population of your grasshoppers over time, but it's not a really quick fix. And so we recommend you put this bait out in the vacant lot next door, or the farmer's field out back, where they're going to be able to eat this bait before they get to your yard, and so it will slow them down, so they won't be eating as much in your yard. But this is a product that's going to take some time, but it's going to work over multiple years, especially if you're applying it once a year, for a couple of years. And so the Nolo bait, again, not a quick fix, but if your grasshopper population is like this, in a year or so, it's going to drop down to here, and after another year or two of using the Nolo bait, it's really going to drop them down to a lower level. So this is a long-term control, totally safe to use. It's a biological spore that only affects grasshoppers, doesn't bother you, but it will really knock the population down over time. The Nolo bait, we've got it here at Anderson Seed and Garden.